Hi, Sagittarius. Happy birthday. Hope you're going out with a bang. Going big or going home. Huh. Um, I decided to do y'all next because it's your birthday and you deserve a good one. If I'm talking a little bit low, it's because I just got the little one to sleep and he fought it for some reason. He never fights it. Anywho, back to y'all. So I'm still doing this live. Maybe someone can, my YouTuber gurus can help me figure this out. But when I do it live, I'm also doing it from my phone because it seems like the picture from my computer is more blurry. But I noticed when I was doing the readings yesterday that people were sending messages and I'd see it pop up and then it would go away like faster than I could read it and respond. So if anyone knows the answer to that, like do you need to be like on a laptop or computer in order to see those messages and respond? Like, does it not show if you do it on your phone? I don't know, maybe someone can help me out with that because I would love to answer questions since I'm doing it live. And again, I'm doing it live because that seems to be the fastest way that it downloads, if it downloads. I mean, I remember I did like 2 videos in the beginning that were an hour and a half long each, and they just would not download no matter what I did. So that was a bummer. So now to be on the safe side, I do it live, which is not necessarily a bad thing. If y'all are chatting and whatnot. So anyways, let's get down to business. I don't have enough time to play around. What is this? So hopefully some Sagittariuses or cross watchers, anybody, join the house. Join the house. We will, so this is going to be reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Remember, it may not resonate with everybody, but it may, and I hope it does resonate with you. If it doesn't, check your sun, your sun, moon, or rising sign. Whichever of it that it isn't, check the others, or check another reader. Sometimes we all just have different clicks, different connections, and that's okay. I totally do the same thing when I watch people. So, yeah. But I am kind of new to the whole YouTube thing and moving my business over to YouTube clientele. So any feedback or input would be greatly appreciated. Okay, and I am doing free readings up until the end of the year as a gift to y'all for the holidays. Spots are limited, so if you do want those, make sure you put that in the comments, and I will get those going for you. I think that's it. So we are going to do excuse me, I meditated on y'all a little bit before I came on here, and it feels like you guys got a lot of movement going on. I'll be doing mostly a love reading, so you got a lot of movement going on in your life and love. Um, one of the main things that was important that stuck out is that you're coming to life, Sagittarius, okay? And now remember, time is an illusion, energy is fluid, so some of these things could have already happened, they could happen later, or they cannot happen at all. But I do feel a lot of you were or are in a relationship that has completely sucked you dry. Okay? And so the main energy I'm getting is about you coming back to life and making that movement and doing that. You know, I feel a change of scene, or either that or, you know, a real shift in your life coming up. I feel a lot of joy, but I also feel a lot of sadness and rage and fear. But be alive and don't fall back into old routines. So, and the victory will be yours. You may hit some frustrating, oh, the cards are already wanting to talk here. So you may be hitting some frustrating delays, but that's okay. Remember, everything happens in the divine order. So I'm going to do your 9-card spread for the past, present, future. We'll look into some lovers cards. And I just got a new deck that I'm very excited to pull out and use. And you guys are the lucky ones who get the first reading with them. But I've already cleansed them and connected my energy, so we are all good to go. Oh, but I am gonna do my one last thing, and that's the Florida water. Did a spiritual bath today, so which I highly recommend. If y'all are interested in learning about a spiritual bath, comment below and I will do a video on that. They're great. I actually did it with my little one, my baby, so felt awesome. So anyways, I am alive and ready to help y'all sort some things out, okay? And if I do see messages pop up, I will try to catch them and answer them. Please feel free to send them anyways, because I can view them afterwards. But don't think I'm ignoring you if you send a message through the live and it doesn't get answered. So let's get down to it. This is for my Sagittariuses, Sun, Moon, and Rising in love for the month of December 2018. Call upon my angels, my guides, Mother God, Father God. Please send me the messages that Sagittarius needs to hear regarding love in their life. You know, I would pre-shuffle these, but for some reason I feel like, you know, even though it's kind of boring to sit and watch someone shuffle, I feel like it kind of shuffling while I am talking to you guys, you know, it channels your energy into it too, instead of pre-shuffling it and having the spread made. And I know some people do that, and I'm not knocking it, but I just think it helps, especially if you're live, helps bring that energy in a little bit more. Just my opinion, my input. So, oops. Right. So the first card that we pulled was the Lover's card. However, it did come out reverse, Sagittarius. So again, like I said, I think that most of you, male or female, are in a relationship that literally is sucking you dry. You know, this was your main energy, you know, coming to life. You know, it's in black and white, and she's literally, little by little, painting herself back to life, and there's butterflies. So, you know, but it hurts. It hurts, you know. I am feeling that for some of you Sagittarius, you may be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, with the Lover sign being in reverse. It's just, it's not looking good. And it looks like with the Six of Wands that either you or your partner is taking from the relationship, like I said, but not only are they taking from the relationship, it's like they're taking either material stuff or whatever, and they're literally bringing it to the third party, if I didn't mention that already. That for a lot of you, there's a third party involved, and that's the problem. And that's what's been draining you, because you've been trying to make it work. You found out you're not dumb, you know. They can underestimate your intelligence all they want, and they're going to keep denying it. You could be holding the panties in front of their face, and I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. Wasn't me. I don't know. You know, so, you know, I see you trying to get together with friends, you know, to try to take your mind off of it. But all that ends up happening is you're not having fun. You're just thinking of them the whole time. And so, you know, I feel a lot of, you know, that drunk calling, drunk texting type thing. And, you know, a lot of instant gratification. But it's not unconditional. And that's what's toxic here. I feel a lot of broken promises. And I feel like you were working so hard at this relationship. You truly, truly, from the depths of your soul, wanted to believe that this time they meant it, or this time it was gonna work. I'm getting goosebumps. but you were the only one putting in the work while they were out playing, you know? And not only that, but then they were sugaring you up and, you know, doing dumb shit like taking your car to take her out on a date, or, you know, a woman having a man in her bed, or your bed, you know, because Mercury retrograde, it's getting me in all these readings, you guys. It's killing me. You know, if it's a man towards a woman, you know, something like her sleeping with him in y'all's bed in y'all's home, like, really, come on. Like, it's that type of shit. Like, are you serious? Like, if you're gonna do this to me, you couldn't at least, you know, have the decency to, you know, do it elsewhere? So, I do see a, I do see that this is going to be your last straw. Okay, you may have gone around and around and around and around and around with this person, but this is going to be your last straw. And you're finally going to come into the love that you deserve, Sagittarius. I'm seeing this with so many signs. Just this, people just forgetting about self-love, you know? In order for us to have a healthy, loving relationship, our cup has to be full. Not only does it have to be full, but it has to be overflowing in order for us to give that away. You know, it goes along with the same concept of the airplane stewardess saying, make sure you put on your oxygen mask before you go trying to save others. You know, you guys want to be caretakers. You don't want to let this person go, even though you know it's toxic for you, Sagittarius. But like I said, you're gonna have victory. There's gonna be big changes for you. You know, this manipulative loves to create conflict and drama. It's like this other person likes to project onto you what they're doing, so the attention's off of them. I'm trying to think of a quick example, like, you know, they'll tell you something like, you know, why'd you go in the other room with your phone? What are you hiding? You know, when 10 minutes ago, when you ran to the bathroom, they were just on their phone texting this third party, you know, and they'll do that to plant that seed before you can even catch it, to stop you from thinking that they're doing it. But you're gonna find the answers that you thought would never come. I'm serious, Sagittarius. You're gonna get these answers. And it may make the holidays a little rocky. It may not. It may be the best holiday gift you could ask for. Like I said, I feel a bittersweetness. I feel this joy, this liberation coexisting with this sadness and rage and fear. But that's all natural. You know, and there might be a few delays in the fact that it will get cut off, but there may be some of you that might do that whole, oh, what do you want to say, like, that whole, you know, hooking up after you break up, back and forth type of thing. If you do that, I mean, I would say, seriously, save yourself the time, because it's inevitable. This person isn't going to change. But if you have to do it to learn for yourself, you have to do it. Okay? Oh, and that's what I wanted to see. The bottom of the deck. 2 of Wands. Okay? So, yeah. You are... You know it's time to go. It's time to go. And not only that, Sagittarius, but if you look at him, okay, he's got a kitty with him. I like that. His wands have blossomed amazingly, but he's also holding the world in his hands. He's got the whole, like literally, like the quote, got the whole world in your hands, Sagittarius. You're just being blinded by this person that's just sucking you dry for everything you're worth, you know? And yeah, so gosh, and I can just feel how hard you guys are trying to keep this together, whether it's for just for the sake of love. Sorry about that, my battery wanted to die. So hard trying to keep this together, whether it's for the sake of love. Sorry, gotta do a flip-saroozy on you. Oh, it's not gonna let me. Okay, that's sweet. So we gotta go this way. It's just fully charged, but that's alright. Whatever's clever. Okay, let's get all this out of the way. Hopefully we still get it. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, so I feel like you guys put so much work into making this person happy, trying to make everything perfect. Whether, yeah, like I was saying, whether it was just for the sake of love, whether it's y'all have a child, children together, whether it's for whatever the reason may be. And they just they're just like sitting pretty, like getting their cake and eating it too. But like I said, you're gonna come out of this on top. I mean, you got the High Priestess, okay? So long as you know, like I was saying earlier, Keep doing the things that are bringing you back to life, the things they sucked out of you. Stay moving. You know, find something that you enjoy, because a lot of times we build ourselves around another person, and then when they're gone, we're standing there with like a ghost face, like, what the fuck do I do now? I built my whole world around them and they're gone. Who am I now? Okay, Sagittarius, now is the time to find that out. And it's a great time to find that out. The end of the year, so that you can go into 2019 with a bang. And for your birthday. I mean, come on, it's a great time. And I see your friends. You've got some good friends that have your back and are there for you. And so you're gonna get the answers, like I said. And you need to just keep moving. Don't stall. Don't stop. The world doesn't stop for our broken hearts. That doesn't mean don't feel. You can feel it. But at least pick something to where, like, even if you have to do it for a minute a day and put it away, come back to it the next day, do it for a little bit longer, put it away, come back the next day, do it a little bit longer, and then eventually you'll have this passion like a seed that you planted, and every day you were slowly nourishing, and all of a sudden you're bringing yourself back to life and finding the things that you enjoy. So, and you have so many things coming as long as you keep that momentum. I mean, I'm talking like new opportunities, like new house, new job, new change of scenery, new sense of self, stronger spirituality, and you guys have it in you. You guys are so determined. If anyone can do this, it's y'all, Sagittarius. Y'all can do this, okay? And I mean, looking into the future for you guys, the future, you know, remembering that time is an illusion and energy is fluid. So, some of y'all might be having this happen, had happened, it's starting to happen, may not happen. However, so it looks like in the near future, you have the Temperance card. So you do find your balance, okay? You know, you get that self-discipline and you find that balance, and you've dipped your toe in the water instead of jumping right in, because it's okay not to be impulsive. It's okay to dip your toes in the water at first, just like she's doing. She's got 2 cups and the water's, you know, just blissfully flowing back and forth. And it's just beautiful. She's out in nature, doing what she loves, creating a rainbow. She's got the divine support with the bright light surrounding her. So you do find that balance, like I said, and I think this connects to your victory. And the next card you have, awesome as well, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, Sagittarius? So do you see how we went from how it looked in the past to how it's looking in your future? Like, y'all are kicking some ass and taking names, okay? You do have the Ace of Cups in reverse, okay? So, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I just think that this ties into, again, it came in reverse. That's the picture, normal picture. I think this ties in again to, you know, when we go through a separation, you know, there's 7 stages of grief. Or when we lose someone, period, there's 7 stages of grief. And so this Ace of Cups reversed is just, Sagittarius, is just like I was mentioning earlier. You feeling overwhelmed with the emotions, feeling joy, happiness 1 minute, you know, with the new things that are happening and your friends and going out and yada yada, and then all of a sudden, you know, when you're back at home, crying in the shower, you know, rage, fear, anger. But that's all normal with what was just done to you by somebody that you trusted. And I have a feeling that a lot of you were in this relationship long term. I don't think these were little, not that not, I don't want it to come out wrong, not that like people that haven't been together for a long time, not that their bonds aren't important, because you can know someone for not that long and have a great bond, or you can know someone forever and not know jack shit, and then they're like a complete stranger. So that's what I feel that is. You know, you got the Ace of Pentacles, you're getting it, you're getting, you know, that new stuff going, that new house, that new job, that's all there. Your balance is on groove. Stella's getting her groove back, or Mr. Stella is getting his groove back. But we are having a little bit of difficulty with our emotions. And one thing I do want to say about that I'm guilty of, but it was the best advice. I've been given a lot of advice. One of the best advice I was given was to never make a decision or react out of emotion. Just don't. It's so hard, but don't. Let the emotion pass, and if you still feel like you need to address it, then address it. But with this Ace of Cups being reversed, Sagittarius, I'm just gonna say, these emotions are gonna get you. But it's up to you to not let them get the best of you. And that's why I said, be alive, stay moving, don't fall back into the old you. Okay? So let's get into some oracle cards for y'all as we wrap that up. Spirits, angels, guides, the divine. I ask that you show me the cards that Sagittarius needs to see in love for December 2018. To help serve their better, higher good. See, I know that this part's not fun. Just watching me shuffle. Look at me. But as soon as I figure this whole live thing out and whatever, I'll be able to edit those parts out, or at least make them not as long, you know. But I don't want to just, I want to stay in rhythm with the energy. And I, you know, because I pick up on y'all's energy as I'm shuffling too. So I don't want to just throw down anything. Okay, so Sagittarius, the first thing that came out was dreams, vivid dreams, vivid dreaming, dream messages, dream teaching. Okay, so this is a part of coming back to life. Okay, like I was saying before, first it starts within your subconscious and your dreams, and then it manifests itself into your reality, and then you can take those vivid dreaming, dream messages, dream teachings, and see what it is your subconscious, the divine, or whoever, you know, you look up to is trying to show you, you know, that this new journey is trying to take you on, and how you can utilize that into this new change of scene, this shift, this wonderful shift that you're going to go on. Sagittarius in love. This is for Sagittarius in love, Sun, Moon, and Rising, December 2018. What messages do we have for Sagittarius? That was 2, so I will take them. So we have beauty, grace, loveliness, integrity of form and spirit. Okay. What I'm getting with this is it's important to know your beauty and how to use it and respect it. Beauty, grace, loveliness, integrity of form and spirit. So as you are coming back to life, Sagittarius, I'm sorry about that reflection, okay? It's important that you make sure that as you're finding your new self, that you keep your integrity in the physical and in the spiritual, okay? Because if we lose our integrity, we gotta start the lesson all over again. I mean, this relationship may not have worked out, but it was still planned and put there for a reason, and that was not to suck you dry, not to make you feel worthless. It was for you to find who you really are. And find your integrity, you know, and know that difference between spirit and self, okay? Because they're different, you know. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. So take the integrity of that spirit and have it come out in your physical self, in your form, in your light. And others are going to see that. And they're going to want what you have. We got Song of the Siren, the call, summoning, voice to acknowledge, okay? For so long you were told what to say, what to do, what you could, what you couldn't. You were like a damn puppet. So now's the time that they're telling you, you need to summon that voice and you need to acknowledge your voice because it is important. Okay, regardless of what this person in the past did, you know, or didn't do, you know, it was all about control. Okay, again, the mirror, know thyself, self-examination, seeing who you really are. Okay, and as you come to life, you're gonna see who you really are. And the divine is behind you every step of the way. I mean, if you need to, ask for them. If you're having a day where you're like, hello, I feel like shit, like I am in complete darkness, like give me a sign. All you gotta do is ask and they're right there. But know thyself, self-examination, seeing who you really are. See, she's looking at her reflection, but it's a little bit blurred. So she's got to get closer and really examine that. Okay? And then finally, falling in love. Kissing the divine in another, in yourself. Okay, Sagittarius? I feel like you're going to find a love like you hadn't known before, because what you were in before was not love. Okay? So, and if you notice that this is a mermaid embracing a man, and he's holding her so tight. Is that right? Yeah. I'm sorry, he's an angel. And she's a mermaid. And he's holding her so tight. They are of two different species, yet they are to kiss the divine in another and in themselves. I mean, that picture, I mean, picture's worth 1,000 words, is so beautiful. They're so intertwined. It's like you will be loved again. And you're going to be held so tight. You're going to be hugged in places that you've never been hugged before. And you're going to feel so safe. Like I said, the victory's coming. Just don't fall back into the old ways, Sagittarius. I'm getting goosebumps. This is just beautiful for you all. You know, and I'm also kind of getting a message that the person that you do find love in is maybe someone that you wouldn't necessarily see yourself with normally. And they're going to be the ones that help you come back to life. And that's, I mean, that I feel that with this picture. This angel, I feel like, just lifted her up. He lifted her up when she was down and helped her come back to life. I mean, you still need to find the self-love in you, but it doesn't hurt to have, you know, that love and support from someone else. So, anyway, Sagittarius, I love you guys. I hope that that reading helped, that it resonated with some of you. Happy birthday. I'm sorry, it's been a long day, but I'm still here. I'm still here. Working. I just love you guys. And I'm super empathic. So I feel y'all. That's why I have to stop and take a breath and process, because it's just not right what some people do to others in relationships. It's like, don't be in one if you can't really love that person and treat them in a humane way. I mean, and it's not just you guys, Sagittarius. It's I'm getting it with a lot of signs. And it's funny because we are in like the twin flame, soulmate, energy right now. And so I think that's why a lot of that is popping up, because people are being literally like drawn out, like divine intervention, like, I'm gonna do for you what you cannot do for yourself, and remove you from this relationship, because clearly it's toxic, it's unhealthy, you ain't doing shit about it, let's go, bye Felicia, type of thing, you know. And that's what the divine's doing. And that, you know, and then, you know, the new love comes back to the main energy, and it's all about bringing you, Sagittarius, back to life. And others as well. And then there's some people that have found it, and it's like they're experiencing these amazing, like, love they never knew before type things. So, you aren't the only ones. And it's hard for me when I see, have to give hard messages, you know, but they need to be heard. You need to be heard. Okay? So anyways, I send you guys off in love and light and many blessings. Please feel free to comment down below if you're interested in a free reading. Like I said, I'll be doing them till the end of December. If you have any questions, if you can answer my YouTube live questions, I would love, love, love that. And thank y'all for letting me do your reading. And good luck. So get to it. Get to finding that lover. Don't waste time with that other nonsense. Don't need it. Don't have time for it. It's your birthday. Go shorty. It's your birthday. We're gonna party like it's your birthday. We're gonna sip a Bacardi like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give up, 'cause it's your birthday. Find me in the club. I'm just kidding. I could have done the traditional happy birthday song, but eh. Alright, Sagittarius. Much love and light. And I will see you next month. And I have a feeling that there'll be a huge difference. Alright, this is Faith with Alchemist Empress. Thank you.